The United Way of Greater Stark County is committed to a healthy community where kids are successful from kindergarten through graduation and on to a career, and families have the tools, skills, and support they need to become financially independent. 49% of Stark County renters are spending 30% or more of their household income on rent. This creates financial hardship, leaving little money for other expenses. Last year, United Way's staff and volunteers identified nearly $800,000 in tax credits for over 1,300 families through the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. 51 people were given auto loans through the United Way's Ways to Work program, allowing them to improve their credit score and take steps toward financial independence.
You need a car to get a job, you need a job to get a car. And I had the job, but getting there was just a nightmare. And I had gone around to so many different places locally and a couple of them were just, like I said, the interest rates were just astronomical, and you just felt like you were paying twice what the car was worth. And then you go to United Way, and it's just like they went out of their way to make you feel like we can help you. You know, we can get you into something that you can afford. You're not going to have to worry about, am I going to have to forego groceries to make the car payment? And because the ultimate goal, the car is great, but the ultimate goal is financial independence. And to not put myself where I put myself to begin with when I needed this car. So it's an amazing program, and they're great people.
30% of children under the age of 5 in Stark County are living in poverty. That's 6,292 kids. For every 50 children who do not learn to read in kindergarten, 44 will still have trouble in 3rd grade. Students who cannot read by the 3rd grade are 4 times more likely to drop out of school. A program created by United Way's Women's Leadership Council, Get Connected, gives high school juniors and seniors the opportunity to visit a workplace, learn more about careers in their field, and also build relationships with employees in the organization. Through United Way's collaboration and funded programs, children and youth will be given the best possible start to develop to their fullest potential.
Well, the Get Connected program was a field trip our junior year to Diebold, and we went through the whole field trip. We met with a professional, and we had a couple one-on-one interviews, and I really liked the trip a lot.
Well, with Get Connected, I realized that education is my way out and the way I can get my family out of, our struggles. And once I started to study and realized, found I could get, these great scores and all that, I felt great. And it just made me want to strive for even more in life itself. It made me want to, do the best that I can so I can come back to wherever I need to make changes to that community.
All this stuff actually changed my family at home. It made them think that all my dreams were a reality, because the plan that Ms. Lori had put into effect, we actually followed it, and we lived by it for our last year of high school. We lived by it. Like she said, we were talking the talk. We actually started walking the walk. And later in life, after I get where I'm at, help out the community, come back to Canton, work with the United Way as much as I can, because you got to get back to who helped you, and they helped us a lot.
Over the last 3 years, United Way 211 information and referral line has answered over 120,000 calls for help.
Joined the Army in 1977, went through boot at Fort Dix, New Jersey, and I don't think I've ever felt anything that cold. I went from there to Fort Benning, Georgia for parachutist school. Went from Fort Benning, Georgia to Fort Bragg, North Carolina with the 82nd Airborne, 325th Infantry. And I served my country for 6.5 years, came home, started making a family and, living my life as a civilian. Shortly after Thanksgiving, I ran into some issues at my last apartment, and the children and I found ourselves homeless just after Christmas. My children went to go live with my youngest daughter, Tracy. Mid-March, when it was really cold out, it was, I believe the record said it was somewhere around 35 below zero, and I'd spent easily 2.5 weeks in the car with the dog, and I'm looking for an apartment every day. I wasn't sure I could afford the initial rent, and then after I met with Nicole, and through her agency, I was able to get my utilities reestablished and get some rent paid, and to bring the kids back here into what would become a safe, healthy, happy place to raise my family. And, United Way of Stark County is just, they've gone above and beyond helping me and my kids, and I can't thank you folks enough.
The United Way of Greater Stark County occupies a unique piece of landscape sitting squarely at the intersection of our community's corporate, government, nonprofit, and philanthropic sectors. This affords us the opportunity to engage the community, to build connectivity and the momentum to tackle issues in ways few other organizations can. Building a stronger community takes many, but it starts with one. Be the one.